Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG that we've come to know and love as Fifi La Pew Pew, but you may know as a leaf blower or leFH. Now this one is on the assault team on Siegfried Line Assault, and it's under the command of Moose, and he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel in this game, so obviously he's been heavily practicing in this Arty. Now he's got a 105mm light field howitzer, which means he doesn't have stun, but he can do 410 alpha and penetrate 53mm of armour, and he's got a burst radius of 1.91 meters, so if he lands the shell 2 meters away from an enemy target, he might be able to disable the guy, or at least get some splash damage off him. Now there's 2 Arty either side in this game, and the objective is to seize the cap or kill all of the enemy tanks in 10 minutes. And we've already had over 30 seconds of the game, and well, we've got our first victim, a T-14 up in the north, sitting on top of the hill. Takes a round for 201 right into his rear. He's probably still there. Rounds out again. Lands short this time. The next target's a DSP Zeb, which is a tier 5 Polish medium. He's dialing in, but the guy's moving, so he's constantly having to adjust, and that slows down the dial-in process. Now, in the last game you saw with Moose and the Fifi, he was on highway, and he managed to get a second-class tanker, high caliber, and a top gun. And we're going to see if he can actually do one better in this one. That's better. He's getting closer to that DSPZ. Okay, that's a good target to fire at. The AC-4, which is an Australian tank, and carries the 17-pounder gun. Now, it's a tier 6 game, and he's tier 5 Arty. And that means he's going to earn extra XP. Oh, he just hit that AC-4. It's a blind hit on it. The AC-4 was an experimental tank devised by the Australians, and they were going to manufacture it domestically. T-14 or the T-3485. I go for T-3485. It's a more deadly tank than the T-14. Oh, lovely shot into his rear, but it didn't disable him. He fires a round at the T-14, and it's a direct hit because there's no explosion. Fires a one at the T-3485 and lands short. It's more than 2 seconds, the flight time for the shell at that distance. 2.6 seconds. Oh, he just killed the DSPZ. He got it right this time. Wiped him out with that shot. Now he's got a Jagdpanzer 4 based on the Panzer Mark IV. Dialing in carefully. Ready to go. Rounds out. Oh, and the guy moves just after he's ready to shoot. If he'd stayed where he was, he would have taken the shell, but he's going to go past the Dragon's Teeth. He didn't slow down for them. Rounds out. Oh, direct hit. The shell disappeared again without an explosion, which means he hit the target, but it was an unsighted target at the time. Fires at the 12-ton. He's desperately looking around for a target that he can hit. T-14 in the north again, still there, still firing rounds out. Rounds out, this should kill him. Yes! Second kill. Okay, he's looking around for more targets. The Jagdpanzer 4 is a one-shot, he's gone. The VK3001P is not though, but this guy, well, it's difficult to hit this Panzer 3K. Mainly because he was behind the buildings, but now he's popped out. It's much easier to hit him. Fires a round in, and oh, big hit! Penetrating round, 449 there. And now he's got a light tank coming after him. One of the enemy tanks has come out to the field, and remember there's 2 Arty on the enemy team, and they'll probably try to kill Moose now that he's been spotted. He's backing up. hoping that he can get a shot into this guy. He comes straight towards him, fires one in, gets a big hit. That guy's got a 75mm gun though. And he fires another round into the guy. And the AMX 12-ton was wiped out. It was very lucky there, and unfortunately we did lose our bishop, killed by the Panzer IIIK. But there's only 6 enemies left now, and 6 on our team. It could still go either way. There's the VK3001P, rounds out, direct hit, 158, that was a good one. He's a one-shot now. I think that's why he's backing down that street, because he knows that the next hit will be his last. This OI, well, he can't make up his mind where he's going, but that's enemy Arty trying to get Moose, so he's having to back away from this position. It looks to me like the enemy Arty was trying to work out where Moose was, firing at his tracer. Okay, T-67 sitting there, taking shots, rounds out, 2.9 second flight time, hits him for 195. He's still there, and I think he might be tracked, or is he? Oh, that one went too long, and the kill goes to the Stug. There's 5 enemies remaining. There's only 4 left on our team to do the job, and there's 3 minutes 34 seconds left on the clock. This one is getting really close. They're looking where the enemy Arty might be located. They're normally around the back of this area, and he's too far away from the Arty they just spotted, who's running for the north. I don't know which one it is. It's the AMX 13AM. They haven't found the gorilla yet, apparently. He might still be just a little way south and where Moose is looking right now. He's looking for tracer. If he sees the tracer, he'll fire the round in. There's only 4 enemies remaining. Our teammates are returning to the town. There's one of them, the VK. Oh, and I did say he was a one-shot, and yes, he's just died to our Sherman Jumbo. And there's the next one, it's the OI, he's also a one-shot. If he pokes his head round the corner, the T-52 will have him. Oh, and he didn't kill him. Will Moose do it? Rounds out, long flight time, yes, he gets him. And that means there's only 2 enemies remaining, the Panzer IIIK and the gorilla. Now, where are they? Panzer IIIK was seen south of the town square, the cap area. There's the 2-minute hooter. They need to start capping, or they need to find those last remaining ones. I don't think they want to cap, because if they do cap, it will draw the enemy back, but they'll probably get resets. And I'm hoping that Moose will spot them, and he's found, well, there's the Panzer IIIK. They spotted him, but he can't get a shot, and he's just killed our Sherman Jumbo. Lost sight of him again. Both of our tanks are hiding behind the monument or the archway. T-52's popped out to have a quick look. Can't see him. He fires a blind shot into that corner. And the Panzer IIIK is going straight for the cap to try and get the resets. He fires a round in. Unfortunately, we just lost the T-52. The A-43 is hiding behind the arch. Kills the Panzer IIIK. And now we're into the last minute. And I'm afraid one tank isn't going to be enough. You need to cap for at least 1 minute 40 seconds. And there's less than that on the clock now. So unless he finds the gorilla in the next 45 seconds, I'm afraid this game is going to be a loss. Because there only has to be 1 enemy tank still alive for them to win. You have to kill all or cap out. And they can't cap out now. because he can't get into the cap in time. And so they have to find the gorilla. Where is he? The A43's looking. He's found him! Moose, go do your stuff. Arty for the rescue. Dialing in. Dialing in. Rounds out. Oh, we just missed him with that round. Get him with the next one. Rounds out. Yes! Last second win. That one went down right to the wire. With only 1 second left on the clock, he killed the gorilla and won the game. Oh my god, you would rarely see a closer finish to that one. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Moose in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He got 13. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. He got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And he got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. But best of all, he won the game for his team with that last accurate shot. The guy moved after he fired the first one, but he didn't move after the second one. And that allowed Moose to get his reload in and kill the last enemy. That gorilla pilot must have been so disappointed to be taken out at the last second of the game, thinking he was going to win and probably win a nice victory. But yeah, I'm sorry, it went Moose's way this time. Let's have a look at team score. Highest damage, 2,364 hit points. The next high scorer being the Sherman Jumbo with 1,965. And then the VK3001P, rather, I should say. It's the Porsche version with 1,887. When it came to kills, it was Moose again with 4 kills. 3 kills to the A43 and also the Panzer 3K. Then when it came to base XP, yes, he's got that one as well. 1,077 base for Moose, 1,005 for the Sherman Jumbo, 883 for the A43. He fired 29 shots in that game, got 14 direct hits and 3 penetrations, 15 splash, damage of 2,364 hit points, of which 2,096 were up more than 300 meters. Remember, he did fire some fairly close range shots on the AMX 12 ton. He received 1 hit. It was a penetration, and it was from that AMX 12 ton. In fact, actually, if he'd been hit by 2 shells, he might have ended up with a Stark's medal for that game. Even though he actually did get penned by the AMX 12 ton, it's only got, if I remember correctly, an alpha of about 135. And so, technically speaking, he could have survived another shell from the AMX 12 ton, and he probably would have ended up with a Stark's medal to boot. He got 11 enemy vehicles damage, 4 killed and 451 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 37,125 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply took away 51,569 credits. He got 1,077 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 1,616 from personal reserves, 3,232 from personal missions payout, and 646 because this is one of only 2 premium SPGs in the game, and Wargaming are missing an absolute fortune in selling premium Arty because they could sell a huge number of premium Arty, but of course they don't want to, because if they did, they'd upset some of the players who would whine and scream and throw tantrums, throw their toys out of the pram if there was more premium Arty. I think Wargaming are missing out on a huge amount of money. Millions and millions and millions. But that's their decision. If they want to throw money away, they can throw some money in my direction. I'd quite happily receive it. 8,726 experience points altogether for Moose. Sorry, I had to that little rant because, after all, there should be more premium Arty in the game. So what a fantastic battle for Moose. This time round, he did go one better. He got the ace tanker on this one. It was a 1 tier higher game. It was tier 6 rather than tier 5. But or tier 7 for that matter. But he did actually show that he can actually pull it off, and pull it off in 10 minutes as well. And remember, this one went right down to the wire. Look at the mission time, 9 minutes, 59 seconds to the destruction of the last enemy. Battle duration, 10 minutes. Yeah, that close. This was a very, very close battle. Well played, Moose. Good game. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.